Howdy y'all, it's Ryan. How's it going? So, super simple look of the day. Again. I just finished a lesson with one of my students. It's kind of a beginner student, I guess you'd say. And we were talking about creating music. One good thing to do is when you learn a technique or a skill or a scale or a piece of information, to not just keep it as information, but actually implement it, use it to create something. So we had been talking about, of course, with a lot of beginners, we go through the A minor pentatonic scale. I'm sure y'all are all familiar with that. But just practicing scales over and over gets a little tedious. Of just playing scales over and over gets a little boring. So what I tried to show him today was how you could use this framework of a scale to write or to create a small little piece of music, which is cool. So we did that. I kind of walked him through. He had no idea where to start at all. He was just didn't think he could do it. But and this is super simple, so keep that in mind. Super simple. I just had him pick a note. And we started with 8th fret on the first string, the highest note of the scale pattern, right? Pick another note. It was like pulling teeth. You didn't pick a note. Just, I didn't care. Doesn't matter. Pick a note. And he picked 3rd string, 7th fret, which is an interesting interval. And then we ended up with, I narrowed it down for him. He was overwhelmed with too many choices of too many strings. He's never done this before. This was a new concept to him. So I told him just keep it within the first 3 strings, right? And we got to 2nd string, 5th fret, right? Which is an E. Sounds nice to me. String skipping in the beginning. We got 3 notes that are on 3 different strings. So I'm going to go ahead, it's fine, use notes that are on the same string, that's okay too. So we went to the 8th fret. 8th fret of the 2nd string, which is a G. And then come back down to the E. And as we discussed before, A minor and C major are relative scales. They contain the same pitches. So this works well over like a C major chord progression. If you went from a C to an A minor or A minor 7 to an F to a G. A minor, F, to a G, C. F, with some dirt. So you can see how you can take that lick and use that as a springboard to go into something else. Whatever. So there you go. That just goes to show you that you can take something relatively simple. A beginner can do this. Take a scale that you've learned. Don't just run the scale, but actually take it and try to create something with it musical. It sounds great. You don't have to be an uber shred legend with all kinds of fantastic dexterity and shreddage-ness to create something that sounds nice or beautiful or melodic or cool. So whatever you're working on, whatever exercises you've got, whatever scales you have, don't just run them. Take a few minutes and actually try to create something, and you'll be surprised what you come up with. So keep the music alive.